All right, so Daniel Cormier and Jake Paul got into a little bit of it says heated exchange, but Daniel's just more like just pointing. It's like, I would slap you.
Yeah, like the DC ain't the one to play with Jake. You know I fucks with you, Jake, but he ain't the one. What else is interesting is my boy Todd Feldman's like, how the fuck is Jake Paul so close? Like, I thought Dana didn't like him. Figure it out, kids. Dana's in on it. Dana's part of it. He hangs out with the Nelk boys, and they have the same manager, and there's a reason why he's cage side. Like, trust me when I tell you this. If Dana didn't like Jake Paul or wasn't entertained or didn't like the rub off the UFC's getting from him calling out all the fighters, I know he threatened to sue him and shit like that, he wouldn't touch that arena. He wouldn't get past the first gate of security. Dana's in on this. Yeah. They knew exactly where to sit him. They knew exactly that he was going to be right by DC. We're talking about it now. There's a reason why the UFC is the biggest, baddest organization in the world, and this is one of the reasons. They know how to play the game. This is the game. Welcome, player one.
I will say that Jake Paul, I feel like, has kind of a little bit of the upper hand on this one because Daniel said he would smack him if he sees in person.
And Jake was going, smack me?
Yeah, I think so.
Was he? What is this it right here?
Let's see.
Yeah, Jake, you're dealing with real pit bulls here. DC should have slapped him.
Oh, he's like, yeah. So DC said, like, take my name out of your mouth. But DC is the first one to say something about Jake Paul.
Yeah, he did.
When he lost, or when he won against Ben Askren. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's interesting, though.
It is interesting.
Dano said how he doesn't believe the pay-per-view numbers from Triller.
Yeah.
I've heard Triller's a complete shit show. Like that. Don't expect that thing to be around. The inner workings of that thing, I heard, are a complete nightmare.
I can't imagine it lasting for a long time, but it's
going to last as long as Jake Paul keeps winning.
Mm.
But if he keeps going after guys like DC and shit, it's definitely going to be a shorter career.
It is so insane how much he's popped up and how many MMA fighters are talking to him, how big he's becoming.
Everyone wants that attention.
It's so fast, too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely paying
attention. Jake Paul sends messages, Dana White, why are UFC fighters so underpaid versus boxers?
I saw this post yesterday, and I thought this was really interesting.
Dana, you claim you would bet $1 million on me losing. Set up Askren to train with Freddie Roach. I heard Askren at one time and then stood Freddie Roach up, by the way.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
That's what I heard from somebody that works at Wildcard. Said Ben, and I don't know. I'm not spreading rumors. From what I heard from a guy who works at Wildcard, he goes, fuck Ben. I go, easy, dude. That's my boy. He goes, no, man. They had him set train with Freddie, and he showed up like once or twice and never came back. Just stood him up. I heard he did it for the video and then went back home.
I heard he never ever put a time into the striking. Yeah,
this is from a guy who trains at Wildcard, who is a trainer at Wildcard.
Well, that sucks.
Maybe, who knows what's real, what's not. I'm not here to start rumors, but that's what this guy told me. All right, so he goes, set up Askren to train with Freddie Roach, gave him full access to UFC PI, and he still got his ass handed to him. Seems like you are the real douche, not Ariel. Interesting. Ariel's like, yes, finally, finally someone's sticking up for me. Yes, one for Ariel, although his contract's up, so Dana, get the laugh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But the UFC, ESPN loves him.
Yeah, I mean,
Dana hates him.
Of course.
But ESPN doesn't bow down to Dana. So we'll see what happens. I hope Ariel stays on there.
He's going to be fine.
As far as like journalist goes, Ariel's very good.
Yeah.
Saving my personal thoughts. In my third fight, I made more in a total pay than any fight in UFC history. That's not true. Maybe it's time to pay your fighters their fair share. No wonder why they all want to get into boxing. Dana, you say you make the fights fans want to see, so hurry up and make Jones versus Francis. Good point. Young Jake. Pay them their fair share. $10 million purse for each guy plus pay-per-view. Why are UFC fighters so underpaid versus boxers? Why did I make more in my third fight than all but two Khabib and Conor? There you go. Fully redeemed yourself. UFC fighters have in history. I know why. Where does it say what? Does he give a why?
No.
All right. Legit point, Jake.
Yeah. I like
You're going to get more UFC fighters on your side here, for sure.